This is the Night Wolf howling at you, and today we're going to take a look at the Masters of the WWE Universe, Stephanie McMahon, Evil $1 Billion Skull Queen figure. On the back of the box we have the cross cell. She comes with a weapon, which is actually unique to her. And we see Goldberg, Kane, herself, and the Ultimate Warrior were all part of the wave. She used to be Daddy's little girl, but now the $1 Billion Princess has tapped into the chaotic magic within the depths of WWE Eternia to become its evil queen. Mwahahaha. We also have up here a little like hologram logo for the WW there. Let's go ahead and take her out. Oh dear. Her mini comic thing is like glued to the packaging too. It got, I guess, welded into place underneath the plastic, leaving some scarring here. Set her aside for the moment. Let's take a look at her informational package, shall we? She's got the WWE Universe. Oh, God. Oh, that's so painful. There's so many rips in here. But she's got our whole 2-page spread, informational bit. Stephanie McMahon, Evil $1 Billion Skull Queen. The great battle has begun, a darkness therein to consume WWE Eternia as the faction of evil superstars rises from parts unknown to control the balance of power. But the heroic superstars accept the challenge to defend the planet and determine who are the masters of the WWE Universe. Height, 5'9", superpowers, conjure dark magic, voice of authority. Foreign objects, crystal ball of chaos, and skull queen mask. And here we have our little mini comic bit. Oh, my dear husband, look what they have done to you. When we first learned of the skull queen Oh. Oh, my dear husband, look what they have done to you. When we first learned of the Skull King mask, we both knew the possibilities, the power, and the danger it would bring. Fear not, I will not leave you in this state. Whoosh. Long live the Skull Queen. Now, who has the power? Mwahahaha. Are they actually married? I'm just curious. Somebody let me know. On the back, of course, we have the standard cross cell, which was also on the back of the cardboard. Let's take a look at her articulation. Well, first we've got the standard ball joint in the head, which spins around. This time, her hair does kind of hinder it quite a bit. Arms move up, down, and all around. She's got the swivel at the elbow, arm up and down. You can spin the wrist, and there is a hinge there as well for the in and out. Waist spins around, leg can kick up yay far, and back quite a bit more, although it's not going straight back. We've got the roughly 90 degree, probably more like 80 degree at the knee. We've got a boot cut, and we've got the hinge and swivel at the ankle. The face sculpt is actually, okay, so I can't tell you if the face sculpt actually looks like Stephanie McMahon, but as far as face sculpts go, it's absolutely gorgeous. Like, they did a good job with the makeup, and the expression looks fine. And she is basically a counterpart to Evil Lynn, right? So, if you look at them, she uses the same arms, same crotch piece, only hers is painted much differently. And I like the way they went ahead and painted all the rings as rings, leaving the black in the center open, unlike Evil Lynn here. And they even did less detailing on the belt part, so, or more detailing, I guess, because they just, on Evil Lynn, they just all the paint there. So, yeah, I think they did a really good job on here. And, like, even the detailing on the legs and stuff is nice, you know. And although she doesn't have her own knee pads, they still kind of painted them into her clothing. The boots are, of course, different, but both this Evil Lynn figure and this Stephanie McMahon figure has the pre-evolution kneecaps for the female figures, which everybody hated. And like any origin style figure, you can swap out parts. Although that honestly looks a little bit weird. This one, not so much. You can actually go with these pants if you want. But like with a lot of my complaints when it comes to the female figures for the Masters of the Universe line, you know, there's no skin tone matching. I mean, you could use this pretty much with any body, except for it's not really going to match the top very well either. And you can't really switch out the arms and the heads. I will say this, though. I actually do prefer the Skull Queen's head sculpt to Evil Lynn's head sculpt. Just because she doesn't have that weird expression going on. I just like the plain smile in this, where you can't tell if she's constipated, has diarrhea, or is just farting hard. Body-wise, though, she does have a brand new torso. I think they probably used that with the other female in the WWE Universe line, Becky. I don't know what her last name is. She's also referred to as the Man. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at her accessories now. And I am going to just cut them open. And this is back before they started making packaging specifically to hold the weapons and so forth, and equipment. That mask does not want to come out. Oh my goodness. What the heck? Okay. Unfortunately, I have misplaced Evil Lynn's staff, but I can assure you that although the top does look very similar to Evil Lynn's, the bottom part is not, and it does look like this is molded in a single piece, so this is a whole new mold for the weapon. And it's kind of cool. It's got like, it's basically a staff made out of bones. And then we have her mask. The Skull Queen mask. Very flat-faced, though. I guess that makes sense with it being supposed to be a skull. Surprisingly, there is actually some paint on it to detail the eyes. But it also just... it's supposed to just fit on her face. It's supposed to just fit on her face. I'm pretty sure that those doohickeys there are supposed to Alrighty. Apparently her boobs are getting in the way. Which is kind of funny considering that, well, actually, I guess technically Origins figures have a larger chest sizes compared to the Masterverse versions. But yeah, so once you get that done, you can have her in all of her Skull Queen glory with her husband, the Skull King, although I don't have that version of him. And I don't think I'll be getting it because I think the last time I saw it on eBay, I think it was going for more than $60, and I am not that much of a masochist to spend that much money on a line that I was buying just because it's compatible with Masters of the Universe. Because I've seen actually some really cool figures in this line that I'm not going to buy because they're too expensive. But anyway, if you can get this figure, especially if you want to toss her into your Masters of the Universe display, I say go for it because she is a really nice looking figure. And actually, to point out here, they did do some detailing of painting gloves on the hands too, which is something you don't usually see in the Origins line. They don't usually do much of anything on the hands, so that's actually a little bit of an added bonus. They made an effort. And again, she's got one of the best face sculpts I've seen on the female figures in the line. So, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace and love.